I don't know what, when I was in my 20s on council, and somebody came along to me and said, "Son, if you worry about it, fix it. If you can't fix it, don't worry about it." So it's outside of your control. No amount of worry is going to sort it. And it's something I took on board. It took me about a year or two to change, but I've had it right through my life. I've not been a worrier. That said, there's been some tough political moments, and by far and away, my toughest was right now, back in 2012. Panieri was coming. Sovereign Embassy had taken over Musgrave Park, almost in its entirety. The Greek club president at the time was married to a First Nations lady, so it was complex. The Greek community, Panieri committee, had reached absolute stalemate. We're about, I think, 4 days out. So I went down to Musgrave Park with the support of a couple of aunties that I had good relations with, and they said, "No, you be strong, Lord Mayor," and I was to tell them that they needed to move for Panieri, because that had been a long-standing tradition. They indicated clearly that they would not, and then they asked me the question, "Lord Mayor, will you guarantee the police won't come?" And I had to say I can't give that guarantee. It was at that stage, the auntie said to me, as the crowd was getting really agitated, "Lord Mayor, I think it's time you leave." And I had to head back to the car. And I was walking back at some pace, because I remembered this bloke, when we were running late to a meeting, and he would never ever be late to a meeting. We were walking down to, you might remember this camp, down the mall, and I looked at my watch and said, "Lord Mayor, we're going to be late." And I started running. And he said, "Never run. Troops get unsettled." So I was fast walking back to the car. I could see I was not going to make it in time. And I said, "Bugger the troops, I'm running."